What's up, YouTube? This is Gabe868. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Wreck-It Ralph. Warning, there'll be some spoilers. So let's go on with the review. So it talks about this. So it talks about this guy that he's arcade game from Fix-It Felix Jr. And so he was the wrecker. That's why the movie's called Wreck-It Ralph. So then he wants to become a bad guy, and then wait. He doesn't want to be sorry, I get that mixed up. He wants to become a good guy, but he was a bad guy, but he didn't want to, do that anymore. So then he went to, so he quit. So he went through Pac-Man stages, and then he got cherries. So he announced he didn't want to, everybody react and stuff. So then it shows like how it was supposed to be his 30th year anniversary. So then they were talking, then he told them, then they got reacted. So then he went to the Pac-Man, got cherries. He was gonna go back. He's going back to Fix-It Felix Jr. So then he took it. So then he saw and then this little orange goober thingy. His game was unplugged. He's like, please help me. He was a homeless gamer. So Ralph gave him a half of a cherry. So yeah. So then he was, just everything. So he went to, so he went back to his house, and there was a party going on for the 30th year anniversary. They were having a party without him. So he knocked on the door, and then someone answered, and they're like, "Oh, it's Ralph! Oh, it's Ralph!" So then they came, and then they came, and then they came. So he came. So then Felix was talking to him, and someone told him the cake was being cut soon. So then Ralph came in. He wanted cake, and they did a fight over the cake. See, he's a good guy. He can't win medals, and he wants to win a medal. So then he smashes the cake. He leaves the penthouse. So then he leaves. He goes to a new game called Duty Games. But before that, is that what it was called?
It was like Duty.
Like, yeah, my sister was like, it was like Duty something, I think. Yeah. So I think it was like Games Duty, I think. I think it was like a Turbo. I think that's what it was called. I remember it was like something Turbo. You remember? Ralph is in a Turbo. You remember it was like something like that?
No, that was like.
Did they mean like
spacecraft?
Does that mean like he left? Oh!
No, that was the game. Remember, like the game they're talking about, like where that guy was sad that the candy game took over.
Oh.
Oh.
I think my sister said spoiler, but I hope y'all didn't hear it. So so then he went to this. So he went to this new game. Before that, he went to a bar, and he was talking. Then the guy was like, "Give me a second." So he did the bar. It was actually a game in the Street Fighter guy was there, and there was a few Sonic cameos. The first one, he said something about game over. Like, if you leave your game, you'll never come back. Game over, like something like that. So then he came and he left. So then he was looking in the Lost and Found for probably like a medal or something. So then he came. Yeah, he came. Wait, what was it? One of the duty guys was in there. So then one of the game duty dudes was I don't know that game. So then he got it. So that guy was crazy. So he took his armor, he put him in the bathroom, or no, the janitor closet or the linen closet. I don't know. so then he, so then he got the suit. He started playing. So he started playing that game, and he sucked at it. He made the little girl. He made a little girl. So he made the little girl. Like some little girl was playing that game, and then, so he made them. So he made them lose. Because, he was scared. He's like, get me out of this game. Get me out of this game. Get me out of this game. So then he was doing, he was doing, I don't know, just, like, so he sucked. So they ended. So they were going. So then he came. So then, he's like, top of the, so he's like, top of the building, and so then he was talking about not talking about, so he climbed up the building, and then he wanted to go he wanted to go up the top of the building and get the medal, because to win the medal and all stuff. And so then he got everything, and so so he got the medal. The aliens came alive, and so that aliens right there. So the aliens, would get, so they were beating him up, but he left right in time, but he lost his medal when he crashed into Sugar Rush. So then he went there. Oh yeah, I just wanted to buy a few mozzarella. Okay. So then he was talking. Oh, sorry, I got lost for a minute. So then he went. So then he talked. So he was looking for his medal, and he found it on the tree. So then he was talking. So then he was gonna get it, but the little girl was there. She started talking to him, and he's like, "You're the most annoying person in the world." They kept talking, and they kept talking and talking and talking. So then she saw his medal, and then she she saw the medal. She started getting it, and she's like, "I'll race you." So he's like, "No, that's my medal. 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 That's my medal." So so then she got it. So then she entered herself in the race, because she entered it. So then, but she's a glitch, so she can't race and stuff, because they were glitched, and they were made their game unplugged, and she couldn't leave the game alive. They were getting unplugged, because she would die. So then Ralph fell in this gushy little stuff with candy all over the stuff. So gushy candy, everything. So then she was entering herself. Then he's like, "Where's my medal?" Then he was Hulkish So yeah, So then he was getting all the stuff, and then so then the police took him in the castle. So the police took him in the castle, and then started. And then the king was talking to him, and then they want him to leave. So then the little girl was showing her card off, and she was showing her the boxy girls. So then they messed it up, and then she made a deal with Ralph to build a go-kart for her to race them. So yeah. So then they went to the castle, and then. And then they were getting stuff. Yeah, and they were making her car. So they went to the bakery and they made the car. And then, but they messed up all the stuff. But Ralph fixed them. So on the last stage, he completely messed up the car. So at the end, the car got messed up. But the girl said she loved it. So then, Fix It Felix and Jane Lynch's character, and spoiler, they got married at the end of the movie. And then, So then, they couldn't find him, so they went to Sugar Rush, and they were finding him. But they kept measuring him like 90% of the whole movie. That's what Silver Crafter said. Just in Sugar Rush, basically. All that chess and stuff. But all that chess. I don't know. Yeah, all that chess. I don't know why I keep saying that. All that chess. Hold on. Yeah. What, Chloe? Why do you say no? Shut up. Shut up, girl. Shut your mouth, huh? Shut your mouth, fool.
No.
Oh, shut up. Okay. Shit, man.
Do you need help with this review?
No. Okay. So then about this movie. The guy, the box office dude, he was like, "Oh no, there's a glitch in the bakery." So then the king sent soldiers to get her, and she didn't know how to drive. So Ralph took his hand, drove the car and all the way to a secret place where she lived, and there was like a Diet Coke and Mentos like hot spring stage. So then he made a course for her to practice the car, and he told her what to do. He's like, I don't know what these pedals are. So then he showed her. Then she was good. Then the king was evil. Because at the end of the movie, he turns out to be some go-kart dude that was popular. But then when the other car came, he unplugged those two games. But he was evil, so he turned out to be him at the end of the movie because he put the gold medal in his treasure. So he gave it back to Ralph, and he's like, she can't race because, but I heard, like, when she hits the finish line, she won't be a glitch anymore. But so then she found out, and she got mad, and he crushed her car because he got mad at her, so he crushed her car. But then Felix was in jail, and by, the King Candy, or AKA, Tag or something like that. Talbot? Turbine? The guy? No. Tabrat. He was the King Candy was the villain.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I think it was like Tabrat, something like that. But he's like, I'm the amazing Tabrat, and he kept So then. And she got mad. So then he took that go-kart to Felix, and he fixed it because he was all mad at first. But then he's like, okay, we'll do it. So then he was, fixing all the stuff. So he fixed the car. Then she was in prison too. So she took the car. So he took the car back to her, and they started working again. So then the race came. She was racing, and then he transformed into Tabcat because he was. And then she was like think and glitch. So she was glitching, but still she was winning. She won the whole race, and then that was the end. And then
Felix and that woman.
And then she won, but the place was like all getting. So then Ralph got captured by her, by King Candy, aka Tabrat, something like that, Tagrat. So then he got captured, and he was held up in the air, but then he let go and he fell in the Mentos and Diet Coke hot springs. Y'all might have thought he died, but no, if you didn't see the movie. So then he made the world good, but Felix fixed everything in the game. And so then she was still a glitch, but it was a good thing now because everybody, started joining. They loved the game now. Then Wreck-It Ralph became more popular, so then everybody was good. Then the ending, like what I said, Jane Lynch's character and Felix, got together and they married. So. And also at the end, at the game, they were showing him, and people started to love him now. He got everything he wanted, but he realized he didn't deserve to get a medal. So then, they looked at each other when they were playing their games, and they smiled, and that was also the end of the movie. And so then that's basically it. Thanks for watching my review. So, be KBN.net and subscribe to my channel, and peace.